I hope you can hear me. Basically, this is your company code. As you can see on my screen, this is your company code. So I request you all to put your company code and registered mail ID in the chat box. So in employee module, you can manage the attendance of your employees. You can manage their salary. You can process their salary. You can manage their leaves. You can manage their expenses. So all these things can be managed in employee module. So first, I will tell you how you can create your employee. Because first of all, we have to create all our employees from this employee master. So here I have already created one employee. So if you want to create new one, you have to click on create new employee. So here I'll put the name of the employee. So let's say I have put employee 2 here. All other details has to be optional. Please just hold on for a minute, please. Hello. Yeah, so you have to put the name of your employee. Then you can find personal details here like father name, mother name. All these options are optional. You can put it later on if you want. In this video, I'm just going to tell you about some important uh, fields which you have to fill. So here you can put the address of your employee. Then we have joining date. Joining date is mandatory. So you have to put the joining date of your employee. In case you don't remember it, then you can put current financial year's date, because you cannot change it later on. And if you will put your joining date wrong, in that case, you will not be able to put attendance or salary for your employee. So you have to put joining date. So here I have selected 1 June 2021. In confirmation date as well, I'll put the same date. Then you have to scroll down. We have ESI, PF, professional tax, LWF applicable. If ESI, PF is applicable or professional tax is applicable, you can enable it from here. And what will happen? Automatically, software will calculate how much ESI or how much PF has to be deducted. And same for the professional tax and this LWM. Because in on our backend system, we have already updated all the rules and regulations which are for ESI and PM. So you just have to enable it. You can put ESI number, ESI start date, PF number, PF start date, all these things. Then bank details is optional. Qualification, experience, all these options are optional. Then we have leave policy. Leave policy, you can select from here which leaves are allowed to this employee. So here we have casual leave. On your system, you will find casual leave, unpaid leave, and earned leave. Then you have to scroll down and we have salary structure. So here you can see effective from. This effective from date should be same as joining date. So I've put 1st June 2021, and here you can see I have these components: basic, incentive, HRA. By default in your software you will find only this basic one. This incentive and HRA, I have created this because every organization will have different components. Some will have only HRA, some will have TA, DA as well, gratuity, all these things. So you can create components according to your business. I will show you from where you can do that. But just for now, I will put basic salary. Let's say I'll put 10,000 here. Then after this, as I have selected basic, you can see it has automatically calculated ESI, PF, and cash in hand, means salary in hand also. Then you have to put effective from date for posting as well. Then department, in which department this employee is working, like sales department, finance department, HR department, like that. So you have to click on this plus button and you need to create department from here. So let's say I put finance department here and I save it. After this, you have to go to designation. I'll click on plus button and here I'll put the designation. That's it. You need to click on save option. Then all other details are completely optional. If you want, you can put, otherwise not mandatory. We have this employee shift option. This employee shift is not mandatory, but still it is required, because when you have to put your daily attendance or something, in that case we need to put shift details. So here we have already created a morning shift. So let's suppose I want to create new one. So I click on plus button. So first of all, you have to give the name of the shift. So you can give, like I have already given morning shift, afternoon shift, evening shift, like that. Or else if it is fixed, if it is general, then you can put name like this. I have put general shift in. So just for now, I will select from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then shift out, 6 p.m. and I will save this. In case if you by mistakenly, if you have changed the shift mistakenly, you have selected wrong timings, then this is the edit button. You have to click on this option and you can change it. So if you want, you can change the name also, or you can change the timings as well. Okay. And now I will save this. So this shift is created and now you have to click on save button. So this is how your employee will be created. After this, I will show you how you have to put attendance of your employee. So now you have to click on employee module again and we have this attendance option. So you need to click on this option. This is for the daily attendance. For those who don't want to maintain daily attendance, they can go for monthly attendance, and you can import this attendance as well. We have option for importing as well, so you can do that also. So right now you can see it is 22nd September here. So I click on display option. In case you are having multiple locations or something and you want to mark the attendance for only, let's say, branch one, then you can use this filter option. Those who are having a branch, they can use filter from here. Right now there is no branch, that's why it's blank. So all these filters are given. Let's suppose you want to put attendance for only one department, so you can select department and click on OK. So here you can see for this employee 2, because this employee 1 was, created earlier, so just focus on employee 2 as of now, because I'll be showing you demo for this employee 2 only. So I click on present option. So here you can see in time and out time is automatically shown here. If this employee is coming late or something, or if he is going early, or if he is going late, then you can change this in time and out time accordingly. Then I'll click on save. So I put attendance for 22nd. I will put attendance for 21st as well. Present. And I will save it. Then for 20 as well, I have put attendance. So I've put attendance for only 3 days. Okay. Now we'll move forward to payroll option. All these other option I will explain you later on, but just for now I'm going with flow, like how salary process has to be done. Then later on I will explain all other options. So after creating your employee, after putting daily attendance, you have to do this for whole month, and at last you have to click on payroll and just click on monthly attendance process. Here you need to select the month. So I have selected September because I have put daily attendance for September month only. So I have selected September and just click on process. Make sure that if you are maintaining your daily attendance as well as monthly attendance, then you have to click on process. This display option is to check later on after saving this attendance. Then if you wish to see this attendance again, then you have to click on display. So I have clicked on process. Now you can see for employee 2, in September month there are 30 days, out of which 4 are Sundays. Okay, so that's why in holidays it is showing 4 as Sunday. Then working days are 26. So here you can see we have put attendance for 3 days. So that's the reason it has assumed that for 23 rest of the 23 days this employee was absent. And paid days are 7. Why 7? 4 for Sunday and 3 for the days for which I have put attendance. So that's the reason paid days it is showing 7. Those who don't want to maintain daily attendance, what they can do, they can simply just change this unpaid leave. If this employee has taken any unpaid leave, they can put here, otherwise keep it 0 and paid days will get changed. Okay, so right now I have changed the unpaid leave because I cannot put attendance for the whole month right now. So I just changed this unpaid leave, and now you can see paid days are 30. I have done this just to show you salary process. So I click on save. Monthly attendance is done. Now you will go to employee again and you need to click on payroll. Just click on salary process. Now for salary process, it is mandatory to put monthly attendance. Okay, so that's the reason I have first process attendance and after that I have process salary. So month September, again click on process. So for this employee 2, as you can see, paid days is 30. So here you can see net payable is this much, 8,725. Although the salary was 10,000, but there is deduction for PF as well and for ESI as well. That's the reason it is showing this much amount. In case your employee has taken any loan or any advance, you can deduct that as well. Let's suppose this employee has taken 1,000 rupees as advance. So you can put advance amount here and this will get deducted from the net payable. So the net payable is now 7,725. If you want to add any bonus or something or leave salary, that means other earnings that you can do from here, you can put here. Overtime is also can also be added in salary. This will automatically get calculated. Okay, for that from the setup we need to enable overtime, then only it will start calculating. So that's all for salary process. So here it has calculated according to 30 days. And for this employee one, you can see paid days are 3. Salary is 24,515. But because the paid days are only 3, net payable you can check here. So it has calculated according to 3 days. How much is the salary payable to this employee? So it will automatically calculate according to the paid days of the employee. Now you have to click on save button. So salary process is done now. Now we will move forward to next option, payroll, and we have post salary in finance. Till salary process there is no financial impact, but once you click on post salary in finance, what it will do, it will pass the journal entry which we do for salary posting. So here I have selected month as September. Then you need to change the date, on which date you are putting the transaction. Then just click on post salary. Once you will click on post salary, it will show you salary posted successfully. Click on reports and you have to click on trial balance. So in trial balance, you will get to see the effect of the salary posting. So here you can see salary payable. Here it is showing 26,275. That is because for the employee one also we have taken session yesterday. So it is including that as well. So as you can see here, if I let me change the date for today. Okay, so here you can see it has automatically passed the journal entries. This is for today only. Okay, so this is for today only. So I double click here, and here you can see this journal entry which you need to pass manually, it has automatically done. All the journal entries for the ESI PF as well, it has done. As you can see in trial balance, it is showing ESI dues payable, provident fund dues payable. So it will automatically do the transaction. And as you know that we calculate salary from the first of the month till 30th of the month, but we pay salary in the next month between first to 10. Usually between these dates we pay. So till then it will show amount in salary payable, but once you will do the payment, you have to go to finance and you need to click on receive payment voucher. Now here you need to select how you are paying salary, by cash or by bank. So here I can select, let's say, HDFC Bank. Now you need to select which ledger, salary payable ledger. Okay, you have to put the amount, how much amount you are paying. So if you just want to record the total, you can put the amount here, how much amount you are paying. So let's suppose I'm putting 12,000 here, total I'm paying this much. Just click on OK and save. So what will happen from this amount, 26,275, it will deduct 12,000 that you have paid the amount. But some people wants to put employee name as well, that they want to put salary payable one by one along with the name of your employee. So how you can do that? You have to go to company setup. You have to click on finance option, and here you will find this attribute. This attribute which you have to create. This is for advance as well, like if you want to record the advance of your employee, for that as well you have to do the same process. And this is one time process, so you just create employee from the list, also select employee and save. I will refresh this. Now what you have to do, you have to go to finance and then chart of accounts. Now you have to enable this attribute in those ledgers in which you want your employee's name. For example, like I said, for salary payable, I want my employee's name. So what I will do in salary payable, okay, yeah, this employee is enabled, and I will save this. For advance also, let's say advance to employee, we have ledger for advance to employee. Here also we would need the name of employee. So here also we will enable that option, employee. Then in loan as well, loan to employee. So only, I think only these three options, three ledgers are there in which we need employee name. If there is any expense ledger or something where you need your employee name, that you can also add. So now again I'm coming to finance ledger, finance option, then receive payment voucher. Now how you are paying salary, by cash or by bank, just select that. Now ledger again I will select salary payable. And once you click on salary payable, it will ask you for amount, how much amount you are paying. So let's suppose I put 7,717. Okay, now employee's name. Now you have to select. So I have selected employee 2 here and click on OK. Similarly, again salary payable. You have to put the amount, how much amount you are paying to this employee. 1912. This is for employee 1. So you have to select like this. So I have showed you both the ways. If you want to put total amount, then don't select employee name, just put the total amount and save. If you want to add employee wise, then you can put the amount here, and employee you can select from here and just click on save. So total is 9,629. I will save this. Again, I will go to report and I click on trial balance. So out of this 26,000 something was pending. Out of that we have paid the amount. So it is showing 16,646 as pending because it's on credit side. So that's the reason it is showing this much amount here. Now what we have to do, we have to go to employee. We need to click on payroll and we need to click on generate payslip option. Now you can give payslip to your employee as well. September. If you have branch or something, you can put the filter. Otherwise, click on print option. So here you can see here you can see for the employee 1 we have this much payable. This much amount was payable 19,020. And here you can see net amount payable was 7,725 here. So this pay slip you can generate. This pay slip you can generate after the salary process as well. It's not like that you have to record payment first and then you have to generate. No, you after the salary process you can generate pay slip also. So now I will move forward to HR payroll setup. This is your configuration, then HR payroll setup. From this option, you can create salary structure here, like I've already created for incentive, HRA. Similarly, you just have to click on plus button. Let's say I want to add medical expenses as well, medical allowance. So I will put medical allowance here. Then what we have to do? We have to put alias as M. Then whether you want to round off the figure or not, if you are putting in a point or something, then whether you want to round off or not. Then editable, whether it is editable or not, means at the time of salary process whether you this value is changeable or not, means editable or not. So you have to select this. Then taxable, whether this amount is taxable or not. Then presence dependence, like this component, whether it depends on employees presence or not. Like if it is if employee is on leave, then whether this component should get deducted for that day or not. So you can select from here. Then component you can select from here. Like this is for medical, so I can select medical here. Then addition or deduct, whether this component has to be deducted from the salary or it has to be added. Then we have salary posting. So where this allowance should get posted, that you have to select from means it should be in salary and wages ledger or in medical allowance. If that ledger is not there, then you can click on plus button and you can create new one. So I will select medical reimbursement here. You can create another ledger if it is not given. So I will put medical reimbursement and then you have to save. So now again, if I will show you this employee master in employee 2, so here you can see, if I scroll down, you can see this medical allowance here, which is 0 as of now. So if it is, this component is fixed, you can put here and it will come automatically in your salary process option. If it keeps on changing, or if it is editable, like in case of incentive, in that case you can change it at the time of salary process. So here you can see, here also you can find this medical allowance option. So this is how you can create your salary structure. Then statutory, in statutory we have already done the setup, so you don't need to do anything here. Yeah, for the calculation part you have to do, like this professional tax calculation we have given only for basic. If you want to include HRA or something, for that you have to put calculations here. Otherwise all other configuration it is already done. Then we have for overtime as well. If you want to enable overtime, then you can do that. Just you have to enable it. You have to give minimum OTRs, that when it should consider that it is OTRs. If you are considering 30 after 30 minutes overtime, or after 1 hour overtime, so that you have to put overtime for if this employee is late, or if he is going late, or if he is coming early, or for both. So you have to select negative OT. Negative OT means, let's suppose any employee worked for let's say 7 o'clock today, but on the next day he is coming late, so whether it should deduct that overtime from this option or not, means from overtime or not. Then working hour per month, then how much is your working hours per month, total working hours, that you have to put here. And we have round off option also, that if amount is in points, then whether it should get round off or not. So that configuration you have to do from here. And in others we have because everybody is having different payroll process, so you can select from here whether you want to put daily attendance or you want to put monthly attendance. Leave should be deducted on actual days or on working days, or if it is fixed, then you can select fixed also, and you have to give number of days. By default it will select actual days only. Then we have suppress week of holiday for absent day before, just like if someone is taking leave for, let's suppose for Sunday it is already holiday, but he's taking holiday for Saturday as well, then whether software should deduct the amount for Saturday as well, because some organization have these kinds of rule. So you can select from here suppress week of holiday for payroll cutoff date, mostly it is end of month only. So all these options are given: first weekly off, second weekly off, timesheet option, off compensate. If someone is having off, but he is attending the office, then whether it should be considered as present, or whether it should be considered as overtime, or whether it should be given as accrued leave. So all these options you can select from here. Custom fields, if you want to add any additional details related to employee, that for that you can enable custom field from here. Timesheet attribute. Timesheet I'm going to explain you. After that, we can come to this attribute. So all these setup is given here from HR payroll setup. So this was the basic employee module training. But still, those who want to manage leave or something in this option, they can do that. In manage leave option, we have given leave master. By default in your software you'll find three types of leave: casual leave, unpaid leave, and earned leave. Right now in my ID it is showing only casual leave, because this is my trial ID. I have deleted those. So if your organization is having any other leave like sick leave or maternity leave, that you can add from here. For example, I'm adding maternity leave. So you have to select leave type from here, although we have already given here. In case the category is not there, you can select others from this option. Then applicable, whether you will put yearly, like yearly maternity leaves are provided, let's say 10. Just for an example, let's take example for sick leave, it would be easier. Let's say sick leave, so let's suppose in a year you can take 5 leave in a year for sick leave, or if it is monthly, then you can select monthly flat and 1 leave for each month. Then transferable, whether if employee has not taken his leave, then whether it is transferable or not. Then cashable, whether they can in cash these leaves or not. So these options, because everybody is having different procedures, so you can select from here and click on save option. So like this, you can create your leave. Then if employee is taking any leave or something, you can add leave application from this option. You have to select your employee. You have to select leave code, what type of leave they are taking, whether casual leave, whether it is earned leave, whether it is unpaid leave. If you will select casual leave, then it will not deduct the salary. If you will select earned leave, then also it will not deduct salary. In case you will take unpaid leave, then only it will deduct the salary. Then you can select from here, if your employee has taken half day, then you can select first half or second half, and you can see day is in days, you can see 0.5 is calculated. Rate and amount you don't need to put here, this is just for printing purpose. Reason why this employee is taking leave, that reason you have to put. Leave, any other remark if you want to add, and just click on save option. So what will happen, let's suppose I'll put for 7. Okay, I will select NA. So NA means for 1 day it has taken leave, and you need to click on save option. So leave is save now, and when you will go to monthly attendance process, over there you will find paid leave option. If I again go to payroll and I click on monthly attendance process, I click on September and I click on process. So here you can see, okay, under paid leave it is not showing casual leave. I think there is any approval system here. No, not. Okay, I need to check this why it's not deducting monthly attendance from, means in paid leave it will show here. You can try at your system, and in case if it is not deducting, then let me know. Means it will show here under paid leave. So this is how you have to put your leave application, and after that you need to click on leave adjustment. So in leave adjustment option, in case due to any reason, if you want to adjust the leave of your employee, you can do that from here. In case you want to deduct, then you can click on deduct option. In case you want to accrue, if you want to add any leave, in that case you can select accrued option. For example, let's suppose an employee is having a day off on Saturday, but he is working on that day. So you have to accrue one leave to him so that he can take any other time. So in that case, you can use this option and you can adjust this leave. And similarly, if employee has taken, let's suppose if any employee is allowed to take one leave in a month and he has taken two. So if you want to adjust his leave, then you can deduct from deduct from this option as well. So basically, we have given this just to do the adjustment of leave due to any reason. and this meeting is going to end in 1 minute, so you can in less than 1 minute, so you can join the same link again. And after this we have timesheet option. Timesheet option is like if you want to record, let's say how much hours your employee has spent on any customer, or maybe on any project, or maybe any activity. For that you can use this timesheet option, and this timesheet will be in hours basis only. So you can put here, let's suppose 2 hours. So it is mostly used in case of, let's say, security services, or those who are having project type of business, that they can use like tuitions or something. Over there it can be used. So in timesheet